It's time for the last 5 rounds, hopefully. I mean, it could just be one battle and it's over. Well, probably not one battle. Would probably be one of the later battles. So let's see, can Persian beat 25 tournaments and win 100 battles? Hiker Corey, Golem, Nidoking, Cradily. I could probably one-shot all of these, except for maybe Cradily. With Latios. We got the first seed, very nice. Okay, I think I'll go offensive here. Who did you bring? Golem, Nidoking. Okay, Nidoking could be Quick Claw Horndrill. The only thing... Golem could probably also have Quick Claw. Only thing that's potentially scary is Explosion for Golem, but then Nidoking is gonna die as well. So we would win. Can't hit both of us with Earthquake. Double Edge. Interesting. I'll protect Ice Beam. Maybe I should have... No. I was thinking maybe I should have gone for Dig. I don't think so. If it was Quick Claw, then it would have died, and if it's Focus Band, I can still dig. Mason. Gold Mason? Fortress, Nidoking, Gramble. I think we're just gonna go for kills again. Gramble can be really scary. Actually, I can probably look up which one this is. Or maybe not, I'm not sure. It's been a little while since I've looked up Mason, I think. Yeah. He has only one Pokemon for each set. And the Gramble is Choice Band. And the Fortress... What about the Fortress? It's Quick Claw. Gonna fake out the Granbull and Power Fire the Fortress. Quick Claw Double Edge. If it crits, we might be in trouble. No, we wouldn't be. Okay. Only Explosion would have killed and then Granbull would have died as well. So we were fine. And Granbull goes down. On to the semi-final. Liam. Is that a bug catcher? Or bug maniac? Okay, Heracross, not my favorite. Another fortress. And a Ninjask. I can one-shot all of these. But as I've said before, Heracross is a scary Pokemon. But that kind of goes for both teams. For both versions of my team. Probably if it has Brick Break it always kills Persian, right? At least after the recoil. From Double Edge. Oh, Megahorn already is a 53% chance to kill after accuracy. Brick Break definitely always one-shots. And Double Edge is a 2-shot. So if it's like Bright Powder, and I miss my Fake Out and it Mega Horns Latios, then I need a crit to win. Unless it's Mega Horn, and then I need it to miss or low roll. What if I bring Lapras? If I don't want to Fake It Out because it's Bright Powder and there's a very high chance Persian just dies. I could protect Persian actually. But then I can't Fake Out. And the Persian would die a turn earlier. Well, 2 turns earlier. Let's see, what does the Bright Powder one have in terms of stats? Max speed, max attack, adamant. It does have Brick Break as well. So guaranteed to one-shot Persian. I think I'm gonna go with Perish Song, even though I don't really like it. I also don't like going offensive. There's no Heracross. Okay, we're good. I think I'll Fake Out the Ninjask so it can't Swords Dance. Fortress will probably deal more damage on this turn, but if Ninjask Swords Dances a couple of times, it will do more damage eventually, and it outspeeds my Persian. I can actually just kill it. I was actually, last video I was talking about how Heracross with Endure would be an issue, so I was like, does Persian get Quick Attack? But it doesn't. Surprising for such a fast normal type. Persian will die to another Earthquake. Has Persian ever died to Ninjask? Maybe to a Slash Crit. No, I think even a Slash Crit won't kill. 84, yeah, shouldn't kill. Okay. We'll kill the Ninjask. Persian dies. I protect. I substitute. I protect. See, it could be focus banned on the Ninjask. Oh, we got Quick Clawed. Again. Okay, maybe this was a misplay. Okay, no Sword Stance. I think because the Ninjask is a little bit hurt, it's less likely to Sword Stance. There should be no way for us to die still. We are quite bulky. Didn't even break the substitute. It's back to going for Earthquake because it doesn't see a kill. And when its ally is immune, it will prioritize Earthquake, unless there's a kill available with a different move. A double knockout! Well, more like a triple knockout. Whoa, we won! Let's go! And we're in the final. Metagross. Miltank Sceptile. Think I'm gonna go Perish Song. I'm too afraid that if I go offensive that Latios might die and that I have no way to kill a bulky Pokemon, either the Metagross or the Miltank. We have Shell Armor, so Leaf Blade cannot crit. I've stalled out Leaf Blades from a Sceptile before, but that was a different Lapras who had more HP and special defense. But there's no Sceptile. We fake out the Metagross. Looks like it's bulky Metagross again, so we wouldn't have been able to kill it. And it's Double Team, Curse, Milk Drink, Double Edge, Miltank. That could have been really difficult to kill. Because I would have gone for the fake out on Metagross again, I think. And then we have to double team for Miltank. We could just miss an infinite amount and lose. Meteor Mash into Persian. Not sure if that's a kill. Or if it ever is a kill. No, I don't think it ever is. Well, it can crit, of course. Curse from Miltank. There's no way we lose. Meteor Mash misses, probably into Persian again. And that's 21 tournaments won. 84 wins. Meteor Mash. There's about 80%. Double Edge, that's a kill. But it doesn't matter. Metagrows down, Miltank goes down. I like how this is supposed to be like a really small percent chance of happening. Mostly expecting like double-edged recoil or explosion. But no, we're just doing it every time. Well, almost every time. So it's not as unbelievable for this team. But it was really cool a couple of times when this happened when I didn't know what was going on. I didn't know if I was gonna win or lose. And I did win because as the player you're usually one of the higher seeds. Jolteon, Feraligatr, Vileplume. Hello, Vileplume. An electric type and a grass type. Does Fake Out plus Thunderbolt kill Feraligatr? If it does, I can go offensive. Let's see, this one looks like it would be the bulkiest one. At least 15%. And no, we wouldn't kill. Or we would need like double max roll if it's bulky. Okay, what's our seeding? We are first seed again. Very nice. Yeah, we're gonna go bulky, I think. Should I? Let's see, how do I lose? Jolteon, crit Thunderbolt. Jolteon 4, crit Thunderbolt. Into Persian would kill me. Then I don't kill the Jolteon. I can actually check which Jolteon this is. It's not Jolteon 4. It's 0 speed Jolteon with a scope lens. The Feraligatr has Quick Claw. It does have the bulk that always lives. It has Dragon Claw. Does that? No, that doesn't kill. Okay, actually, change of plans. Oh wait. No entry. Who did you bring? Feraligatr Jolteon. The combination I was afraid of initially. I think I just kill the Jolteon before it gets to move. Because otherwise... let's see. Actually, the Feraligatr gets Quick Claw, crit Brick Break on the Persian. And there's a high chance it dies. But the Feraligatr is the only one who can hurt. No, actually, this is Shadow Ball Jolteon, isn't it? No, it's not. It's Dig Double Kick. Okay, we'll go for the Feraligatr. It did activate Quick Claw. It's gonna live. Gets paralyzed. Thunderbolt. Does it crit? It does not. They both see a kill. I'll take out the Feraligatr. No Quick Claw this time. I will dig this time. Psychic. I think even if Thunderbolt crits, we're probably fine. Unless, I guess the Feraligatr gets Quick Claw, crit, Dragon Claw, and Latios, then maybe I lose to Thunderbolt. Or at least there's a chance. Beauty Anya with the full evolutions. We will go with this, I think. Is there a Jolteon with Bright Powder? Yes, there is. Yeah, we're gonna go with this anyway. Because Flareon could have Quick Claw. And Flareon has high special defense, so it wouldn't die to fake out Psychic. And then Quick Claw, Shadow Ball crit would deal a lot of damage. Okay, there's no Jolteon, so we're fine. I will fake out the Flareon. And Persian. Get hit by Bite, but we outspeed, so we can't flinch. Okay, we're gonna double protect, and I'm gonna turn on the light because it's suddenly getting very dark very quick. Dig Substitute. Flamethrower into the Persian. Surf, that's not gonna hurt us. And another battle won. And we get a crit on the Flareon as well. Was just thinking we could still kill. Surf, but 50% damage reduction because of doubles. And we all go down. Who's gonna win? I wonder. Isn't it a bit unfair that we have a stat advantage and then we also get the tiebreaker advantage? Like, isn't it more impressive if you get a tiebreaker when you have the worst stats? But it makes sense from a difficulty perspective, I think. Probably. I don't know. Okay, that's a bulky team. Machamp. Not my favorite. But we should be fine. If there's a Machamp, we fake out turn 1 and hope for the best. But without being able to crit, shouldn't one-shot Lapras. Okay, Swampert Machamp. Mirror Coat, okay, that's free. We go for the protects. We're probably safe at this point. Machamp is always gonna target the Persian. Maybe if the Swampert had Earthquaked, it could put Lapras in range, but I'm not sure. Probably. But probably would never Earthquake. Because I don't think it sees a kill and it doesn't want to hurt the Machamp. And it's actually a revenge Machamp. Interesting. So I think that means it's Focus Band, which doesn't matter because Parasong ignores Focus Band. Counter. We probably live easily. A rare occasion where we survive a hit from a Machamp. Usually if we survive it's because Cross Chop missed or something, but no, it decided to not go for revenge. I think the only scary thing would have been Lapras Machamp, because I want to fake out the Machamp always. Hey, it's LRXC. And then if the Lapras hits Sheer Cold or Horn Drill onto my Lapras. Didn't know LRXC became a Bird Keeper. You just want to go offensive. Let's go bulky. I don't know, there might be some way where I lose the crits if I go offensive. Let's see, Satu could confuse Ray, which would be annoying. Firo could kill Persian with a crit though. I guess Psychic from Satu might also do the same. I'm more afraid of Confuse Ray. Double Edge. Any crits? Nope. That's a lot of recoil damage. Do I want to do the substitute on this turn? No, it doesn't really matter. And they double target the Persian again. Miss. Throw back, miss. Free substitute, which isn't needed. Dig, of course, doesn't do anything, but we're just wasting a turn. Steel Wing takes us down. Wait, it doesn't take us down, never mind. It was a roll. Not that it matters. And round 22 has been won. I think the conclusion I've come to is that in a 2v2, you can never be immune to bad luck. I mean, you're never completely safe, no matter how strong your team is. But when you have more Pokemon, you can often build teams that are very resistant. But here it's very easy to lose if, like, turn 1 Bright Powder. Or Focus Band or Quick Claw. Maybe into a crit as well, which is gonna happen eventually. And your streak is gone. And that's for this team, but that's, I think, gonna be for every team. I don't think you can make a team for Dome Doubles that is immune to that. Or at least doesn't instantly lose to that. Cool Trainer Miriam, Armaldo, not a fan. The only Pokemon we can one-shot is Nidoqueen. We're gonna go bulky. There's the Nidoqueen. Does Nidoqueen ever do something I'm really afraid of? Mm. 30% chance to poison could be bad. Oh, but if I fake out, I also... Okay, we're not faking out Nidoqueen. I was thinking Sludge Bomb, if it poisons Persian, that could be bad, but... Oh! I didn't think about Superpower. But we live. Superpower is such a rare move. I completely forgot about it. But we should be fine. Even if Slowbro is Quick Claw. Didn't see leftovers, right? Could still be Shell Bell. I think Lapras substitutes before the superpower. And even if it doesn't, it's not like superpower will one-shot Lapras when it cannot one-shot a Persian. Well, there's the Quick Claw. So does superpower ever kill? That's the question. Against Persian. Okay, there was a chance Persian went down there. I think we would have won anyway. But I should have faked out the Nidoqueen. Because Slowbro needs a crit to kill. And Nidoqueen just needs a 56% chance roll to kill. We're first seed again. Very nice. Camper Skylar. Heracross is back. Kangaskhan. Electabuzz is back. Kangaskhan could be fake out. If I go Lapras and it's Heracross Kangaskhan and Lapras gets hit by fake out turn 1. I think it's over. So I'm gonna go offensive here. Who did you bring? No Heracross, very nice. Oh, you know, this is a camper. I could have just looked up which set it is, I think. Yeah, I could have. The Heracross was... where is it? I'm blind. Oh, there it is. It's a Blackberry. It's actually kind of scary. The Kangaskhan is Bright Powder. And we're just gonna double up into Electabuzz then. Okay, Fake Out would have killed there. Doesn't matter too much. Mega Kick. If it crits, we probably lose. Okay, no crit. We can still lose the Bright Powder. We do not lose the Bright Powder. Very nice. It was a pretty scary match there. One crit and we lost. Collector. So it's all starters. We're all bulky. We're gonna go bulky as well. I want to fake out Venusaur, but Venusaur could be Bright Powder. But there's no Venusaur. Very nice. These could both just go for Mirror Coat counter. There's a Blastoise with Brick Break, I'm pretty sure. So I guess I'll just fake out the Blastoise so I don't get crit by Brick Break. There's a Mirror Coat. And there's counter and Mirror Coat. I'll dig the Swampert so I don't get hit by counter, maybe. Swampert, there is a set that has both Mirror Coat and counter. Counter by Blastoise, Mirror Coat by Swampert. I think with offensive, if I double up, I probably one-shot both of them so they would never get off counter or Mirror Coat. So probably would have been fine. But now the only damage we took was from Substitute. Oh, judge decision. Another win in the pocket. I think we're back in the final, right? Against Gregory, gentleman. What do you have? Metagross? Yep. Full Psychic team. What am I more afraid of? Well, I guess I'll have to wait until I see the Pokemon. Does Starmie have Bright Powder ever? Probably, right? Every squishy... Fast, yeah, there's two. Starmie, Metagross. If it's Thunderbolt Starmie, does it two-shot my Lapras? No, it does not. In that case, let's fake out the Metagross. It's less likely to be Bright Powder. There's the Thunderbolt. Yeah. I am gonna go with Rest instead of Substitute, but first we double protect. Actually, there is a chance. If this Metagross is faster than me and they double target the Lapras, then Lapras might die. They didn't double target this time, but that doesn't mean they won't next time. So I think what I'm gonna do is instead of dig, I waste a turn so I can protect on the last turn instead of using dig and then I'm popping up when they both attack and Persian dies as well. It shouldn't really matter if I double edge or not. I'll go fake out so I don't take recall. But yeah, doesn't really matter. Do target the Persian this time. I guess it matters that I could have died to recoil. Maybe. Meter mash, also in the Persian. Okay. But that doesn't really matter. Even if Starmie killed Persian with a crit, Lapras has shell armor, so it cannot die to crit. Level 50 tournament champion. That should be 23, I think. 12 battle points. "23 wins. I'm gonna assume it maxes out at 15, just like the tower. But with it only being 4 matches and them all being 2v2s, of course with the Parasong strat it takes a little bit longer. But if you get a decent streak, you get a lot of points. Very quickly. We're up against Fisher. Kingler could have, or has, Guillotine, I think. And Wishcash can have Fisher. Does the Kingler have Endure? I know the Kingler has Latios Berry. It does have Endure. Okay, I think I'm just gonna go bulky. But this is a scary team. Even though they're like not strong Pokemon. Because there's multiple Oko Pokemon, it is really scary. And there's also the Quick Claw. Wishcash, Starmie. Okay, we're faking out Wishcash. Rain Dance. Okay, that means it's Thunder. But it also means it's bulky instead of offensive, so it deals about the same damage as Thunderbolt did. We protect. Hydro Pump, that would definitely kill Persian. Fissure, that could kill Lapras. If it's Quick Claw Fissure into Lapras next turn, we could lose. Okay, no Quick Claw. Actually... No, it sees a kill with Hydro Pump, I think. I was thinking if Thunder went into Lapras, it broke my substitute, and then Lapras dies to Fissure, and then the next turn they double target the Persian, I could lose. But that didn't happen. Pretty sure Starmie saw a kill in the rain. Surely... Wait. Yeah, it does see a kill. It's just, it needs max roll. Oh, we got hit by a Fissure. You were close. But you didn't quite get there. Yeah, we could have lost this. It wasn't likely, but we definitely could have lost this. And that's happening with a lot of battles. They're all very small chances. And often they probably don't even exist because they need to have Bright Powder, and I don't know if they have Bright Powder unless I miss. We are not first seed. Nelson, the legendary ranger, is here. How is Piper the 4th seed? Doesn't she have like... Well, I guess she has water types and fighting types, so they're bulky. I think she only has one Pokemon from each set. I could be wrong. Oh, she has a Blissey. Yeah, okay. I could see that. Who was our opponent? Uh-oh. We're gonna have to dodge more shenanigans. Do I ever go... No. No, I have to fake out the Machamp. I feel like... Even though, well... we're going bulky again. If this is Machamp Walrein, that is not a matchup I like. Walrein Slowking, okay, much better. Much better. Hopefully we don't go Bright Powder into Sheer Cold. No Bright Powder. Or is it Fissure? It doesn't matter. I'm pretty sure the Bright Powder one has an Oko move. Yeah, it has Sheer Cold. Amnesia, okay, free turn. Fissure? Okay, it's not Bright Powder then. Slowking doesn't see a kill, so it keeps boosting. Quick Claw Fissure. Okay. Actually, I should have looked that up, because if that was into Lapras and they double up on the last turn, there's a good chance I lose. Psychic did not break the substitute. This is not Gen 1 amnesia. Yeah, I think I misplayed there. Probably should have done what I did before and just fake out to waste a turn so I can protect on the last turn. But I didn't look up all the sets. Quick Claw is Sheer Cold and Fissure. I may have also just been able to look up at the trainer and see the sets. Exact ones. I'm not really looking up that much in this streak. Nelson is still in it. Parasol Lady Page. Slowbro Houndoom Charizard. Yeah, we go bulky. Charizard could be Bright Powder, could be Focus Band. Houndoom could be Focus Band. There's definitely a lot of ways to lose if we go offensive. Houndoom Slowbro. I'm probably more afraid of Overheat, but with the bad IVs, Persian might live. But it's not like Slowbro is stronger. And Houndoom, its physical defense is so bad. Headbutt Slowbro. Don't know if that one has Quick Claw. It would make sense. Quick Claw Flinch would be funny. And in this case probably wouldn't be that big of a deal because I just killed a Houndoom. Unless it is Focus Band. It's Solar Beam. And that Solar Beam definitely went into the Lapras, I have to assume. So we're gonna go Double Edge the Houndoom and stop that. Should I rest? Now if Quick Claw goes into Persian, I survive a Solar Beam anyway. There goes the Houndoom. Rain Dance. Oh no. Gonna get hit by a scary, strong water attack. Surf. Persian probably lives Surf in the rain. Another unbelievable finish. But if it's Nelson, we cannot get an unbelievable finish. Well, we can, but we will not win. So hopefully Nelson loses. I haven't looked at Nelson's team. Hopefully if he wins, we have a decent matchup at least. Yep, he won. Entei, Regirock, Latios. Okay. Doesn't exactly make me happy. Emphasizes HP and special attack. Okay, usually I don't do this, but I'll go take some notes and look at the other things that happened. Entei, Regirock, Latios. HP and special attack. That's... Okay, let's have a look at the moves he used. Ice Beam, okay, it's Ice Beam Latios. That's good to know. That's not how that works. Thunderbolt, I mean, if it has Ice Beam, it almost always also has Thunderbolt. It doesn't tell us anything. Explosion, now that tells us something. And that's actually really bad, because if he explodes and everyone dies, I lose. Would be a shame if we lost now, but could easily happen. Let's see, Regirock with explosion, max attack, max attack, max attack. There's 3 of them? I thought it was only 2. Okay, no explosion, that's good. So, last time I killed Latios with fake out Ice Beam, I think. Did I? No, I think I just Ice Beamed and it was really low HP. Let's see, is it ever bulky? It could be. Could be bulky. How much damage do I deal? I think I'm just gonna double edge. Yeah, I have to double edge. Double edge, Ice Beam. Is it ever Bright Powder? No. No. The Entei could be Bright Powder though. We know nothing about the Entei. It has to be bulky. But it still dies. I think we can only lose if it's evasion. How much does Entei see? We only have a little bit of recall, so it might not see a kill on Persian yet. We can stall a lot. Oh, it's not raining. Okay, definitely doesn't see a kill. We just double attack, hope for the best. Okay, that's 1 hit. We only need 2. There we go. Okay, I think we could have stalled this for a very long time. Unless it immediately crits. And it's also the bite double team one. So it would be able to deal some damage to Latios. But we were likely to win. 12 battle points. "24 wins. Just one more." We're so close. That last one was really scary. If that was the Regirock with explosion, I would not have been happy. Because it could have also been Bright Powder then. But if it wasn't, we would fake out Psychic. Oh, but then it could be Quick Claw as well. Yeah, there was never... Great. Okay, let's see. Flygon, Scizor, Glalie. Does Latios kill Glalie? It could be Endure. Okay, we'll go bulky. Which spot do we have? We are 4th seed. Uh-oh. They don't want to make it easy for us in the last round. Bird Keeper with 2 legendary birds and Immense. And then Reese is the legendary gentleman. Regirock, Registeel, Latios. And Brian is the legendary cool trainer. Regirock, Zapdos, Latios, okay. Okay, this is gonna be tough. Who were we facing again? Yeah, I think we're gonna go bulky. Although, how fast is Glalie? Actually, I could probably look up the trainer in this case. No, that's... Maybe that's Chaz, not Tyler. Let's see. No, we can look it up. Flygon does not have Bright Powder. Glalie does not have Endure Select Berry. And Scizor does have Bright Powder. And Silver Wind. And Swords Dance. Okay, we're gonna go bulky. I don't want to lose Latios to a Silver Wind. And into not being able to hit. Well, doesn't matter if we hit with a Persian because Scizor is a bulky steel type. Flygon, Glalie. Scope Lens. Crit on the Persian would not be nice. Freeze could also be an issue. Or a Crunch special defense drop maybe? I don't think that's enough. Glalie and Flygon both have 80 base special defense. Earthquake from the Glalie. Oh right. I didn't think about that. Flygon is immune to Earthquake, so Glalie doesn't see a kill and prioritizes spread move when the partner cannot be hit. Does that mean if a Pokemon has Explosion and their partner is a Ghost type, do they always explode if they don't see a kill? I hadn't really thought about that before. But that would make sense. But Explosion is also a very different move with special AI, so maybe not. Not sure if they thought about it. Drain Claw misses. Substitutes should not break from an Earthquake. We do get hurt with the Persian. Ouch. I thought I was gonna live that, but it must have been a low roll the first time, and then Earthquake does double damage if you're digging. At least it works something like that, I'm pretty sure. Okay, I wonder how many of our legendaries got knocked out. None. Not too surprising. Machamp, Muk, Vaporeon. Psychic one-shots 2 of these. At least I'm assuming I'm one-shotting Muk, but Muk is very bulky. Yeah, we actually... It's a roll. Well, it depends on the set. Okay, there's only one that's a roll. Do I want to go offensive? No, I think I'll just try to dodge the Quick Claw. I might do the fake out second strategy again. In case... No, actually Machamp can't kill Lapras. So we should be fine. And there's no Machamp, so it should be free. I'll fake out Muk because Sludge Bomb. Crit Poison, I don't know. Acid Armor again. We didn't hurt the Vaporeon, so it's likely to go for another one. At least I believe that's how it works. If they're high HP, they like boosting. Another Acid Armor. What is Muk gonna do? Sludge Bomb into the Persian. Ice Beam into Persian. Sludge Bomb onto the Substitute. Substitute breaks. But it's too late. We've won. Another Acid Armor. Didn't the last Acid Armor Vaporeon do the same thing? 2 Acid Armors, an Ice Beam into Persian that missed, and another Acid Armor. And Muk is Minimize. Now, the next match. That's where it starts. Probably. Unless Brian somehow loses. He did not lose. Neither did the other legendary trainers. Well, Harold isn't a legendary trainer, but he got the legendary birds. Gonna take some notes again. Hopefully no explosion Regirock. Problem is if he brings Latios, It's difficult to ignore the Latios. We're gonna have a look at the moves. Earthquake. That could be Regirock and that could be Latios. Doesn't tell us which Pokemon have been used. And Ice Beam. Is there an Ice Beam Earthquake Latios? Earthquake. Yes, there is. There's two. One is Quick Claw, one is Focus Band. Well. What did it say about stats? HP. That's all? Do they all have HP? I don't remember how the emphasizing thing works. I think you need to be like... Ice Beam, Earthquake... I think... No, there's no Zapdos with HP, right? No. Huh. If I knew more, I could probably figure out at least one of the sets then. But I'm gonna guess that this is HP infested Latios, which means it's probably Lum Berry. So that's good. No hex item. What did you bring? I don't want to see Regirock. There's Regirock and there's Latios. Okay, it's a double worst matchup. I think I'm just gonna kill the Latios. There's no way, well, unless I crit, there's no way I kill Regirock in one hit. Ideally, Persian would end up with low HP. Counter Regirock. That means it has Explosion. And Quick Claw. I think if I dig, I'm safe. I can't protect this turn. Because it's gonna be low HP next turn, and then if it Quick Claws, it explodes and I can no longer protect. But if I'm digging this turn, that means that if it activates Quick Claw, I'm still underground on the next turn. Also, I'm not sure if it can explode because it's the last Pokemon. There's only one with counter, right? Yeah, there's only one. Regirock 2. Latios. Minimum roll is 50%. Yeah, I think if we dig Psychic, we should win. There's no Quick Claw this turn. Which means, like, if it explodes now, we win. And if it Quick Claws next turn, we also win. No Quick Claw. And it probably cannot explode, but I'm not sure. That's one down. Now, who won? Kinda hope I don't have to face Articuno. Okay, we don't have to face Articuno. But this isn't really better. This is maybe worse, actually. I could probably double up into Articuno in one shot. Oh, I didn't look at the moves and the stuff. I probably should have. Well, too late now. Latios would be nice. Unless it's Bright Powder or Quick Claw or Focus Band or... unless it's Latios. Okay. Earthquake, Registeel. Earthquake, Registeel. There's two. One of which has Bright Powder. I don't think it sees a kill. Unless this was a low roll. I'm gonna protect in a Power Fire. Could have Thunder Wave, but I have a Cherry Berry. It's Bright Powder. Thunderbolt. Does it see a kill? I think the only thing I can do is dig anyway. If it goes for Earthquake again, then Persian definitely dies, but if it doesn't, I live. But it might just not see a kill and went for a random move. Didn't that deal a bit too much damage? What I'm seeing here is the right one. Has to be. Why did I take more damage than I'm seeing here? I do not know. Refresh the page. What am I not seeing? Oh wait, I took recall damage. I'm dumb. Okay, it doesn't see a kill. I don't know if it's gonna go for Thunderbolt again. Or if it can Earthquake. Earthquake might be discouraged because Latios is levitating. I don't know. Could just be completely random. I don't want to take recall damage even though I won't die. What if I crit? Take 10%, that's 16. I guess it doesn't matter. But I think I'll double protect anyway. But it doesn't see a kill, so it might just attack the Latios. We did not get double protect. We hit this time. Ice Punch, it did just attack the Latios, okay. And it crit. Okay, we're losing. I have to crit back now. I should have gone for Dick last time. Then we probably would have won. Now we might... there's a chance we win. Maybe. Oh my god, Persian, you're a hero. I didn't think that would kill. Oh, I thought we were gonna lose the final match of my goal again. Yeah, I should have gone for Dig instead of the double protect, because it didn't see a kill, so it could just target the Latios. And of course, it's gonna get a crit on the Latios. Oh, but Persian clutched. I thought Registeel would be too tanky. But this one has no defense, only a little bit of HP investment, so I guess that helped, and we didn't miss. Okay, that's 25 tournaments won. With the Persian, 100 battles in a row. And yeah, you can definitely see this team is not the most reliable strategy. It's there's a lot of small chances to lose. But like I mentioned earlier, I think every doubles team in Dome Doubles is gonna have that, because you only have 2 Pokemon. So you could always lose to Bright Powder, Focus Band, Quick Claw, crits, shenanigans. If you lose one of your Pokemon early, it's very dangerous. I think in the future I'll probably try to build just an offensive team. It's not necessarily gonna be better than this, I don't know. I mean, I haven't built it yet, I haven't looked into it yet. But if this already has like a lot of small chances to lose, then an offensive team, I might as well try it. Even though it's also gonna have a lot of chances to lose because of, like I mentioned, the Bright Powders, the Focus Bands. You're gonna have to attack more. But yeah, that's it. I reached my goal. I was so afraid we were gonna lose the last round. Already when I saw we were 4th seed and there were so many legendaries on the other teams, I really thought, well, we're gonna lose the final again, or the semi-final. But no, we did not. Even though we missed, even though we got crit, we made it. So that's the last of Persian, at least for now, in Dome Doubles. I might use Persian again somewhere. Might even be in doubles again. I'm gonna have a look Maybe I'll even try it in like dome singles, because the low IVs makes these weaker Pokemon much stronger. Currently, we don't have a streak. We don't have any streaks. So yeah, I might try Persian if I see some calcs that look favorable, but Fake Out is better in doubles. But with how weak some of the Pokemon are because of the low IVs, Fake Out into Double Edge, it kills a lot of things. So who knows? Maybe there will be more Persian in the future. Maybe Persian will show up somewhere else. But this is it for Persian for now. Thank you for watching. And I'll see you next time.